What is up, YouTube? So I got back recently from a trip out in Hawaii, and so I made a very basic little vlog with my family out there. We just went out there for Thanksgiving on the 24th through the 30th, I believe. So we got there on a Friday, and we left on Wednesday. My two other brothers, they left on Sunday. So they left 2 days before us, and we were just hanging out, spending time in Hawaii. Really, not really. We didn't do too much. It's funny, at the end of the week, I did actually go out with these two girls, and I just, I got totally wasted. It was crazy, a crazy night. But anyways, I have this video for you guys, this vlog. In one of the vlogs, cut off. I didn't turn on my mic, so my little brother is talking the whole time, and my mic is cut off. Hopefully, you guys can hear me in the background, or I'll just edit over the audio and put in my own audio of what I'm saying. Um, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys can, at least like get an idea of like what it would be to go out with your family, spend, quality family time out there. I had a great time, and I'll actually talk about my night out, my last night there as well at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy.
Okay, so yeah, we're out here eating. Talking to like. Robert.
He earned himself the title that night. I
I
want to know, how did you do it? What were the words? What were the words that you said?
Right, so I don't know if you guys can hear that in this audio, but my little brother, what he's saying is he earned himself that title last night, cock blocker. And so what happened that night before, we went out to a club, but it wasn't a big club or anything. My older brother, he wanted to go to a country bar for some reason in Honolulu, Hawaii. I don't know why you would want to go to a country bar in Hawaii when it's Hawaii. Anyways, it's not Texas. So we go out. I'm bored as shit. I don't dance to country. I don't really dance in general, but especially not to country music. So I'm just chilling, and I make friends with this girl, and she was playing Jenga. I hopped in. I started playing Jenga with them. I had my brother play with us. He didn't really talk much, but I was the one, doing most of the talking most of the time. And I get along with them. At some point, we just stopped playing after like a lot of games, and I went to minding my own business. And what happened was I just went outside because I was really bored, and then I saw that girl. She was sitting in her truck, and she was sitting in her truck. She got out, and I was like, "Are you leaving already?" She was like, "No," and she started like saying, "We're gonna go do something, right?" And I was like, "You're gonna go do what?" And I was like, why are you being so shy about it? Are you gonna go smoke? And I was like, I'm from California. I smoke weed too. There's a lot of weed out there. So I'm like, all right, like, are you guys cool if I smoke with you? So yeah, they were cool with it. I smoked with them. We were hanging around. It was me, the girl that I met, her friend that was also playing Django with, and another coworker. I guess they were all coworkers. They all worked there, and so we were just smoking, really chilling. I was vibing it out. It was like I was relaxing, just enjoying the conversation, enjoying the night. This girl was older than me, but I never mentioned my age. I just kept my mouth shut about it. And I don't like to lie either. I hate lying, but if I'm trying to hook up with the girl, I'll lie about my age. If those are my intentions, I'll lie about my age. And if I'm just literally just trying to chill out, uh, maybe I'll think about it in the moment whether I want to tell the truth or not. I'll just kind of play around with it, see where they're at. But I'm just chilling. We were there for like an hour or two, just really no, just about maybe an hour. We were just smoking and getting really. I was getting really high, you know. And then my brother, he comes out of nowhere. He comes outside. He taps me on the shoulder, and he's like, "Oh," he's like, "Why didn't you tell me you were out here? What are you doing? You're smoking." I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh no, this guy came out and I can't believe he came over here and he's trying to sound like a parent or something. And he's making me look younger than what I really am. And he's making me look like a little kid and it's fucked. Like this is fucked. He completely fucked up the frame. You know, I was literally enjoying the night and he completely fucked everything. He starts having a weird conversation and it just completely threw everybody just kind of like off the vibe. He killed the vibe. He came inside, killed the vibe, and I was just looking to have a good night. I'm not looking to go out, go home with anybody. I'm just looking to have a good night, and that's what my brother didn't understand. And so he stays there. He sticks along. He sticks around longer than what he should, and next thing they get to, you know, she asked him how old I was, and I told her um I no, she didn't ask how old I was. She asked how old he was, and I was like, yeah, he's the one who's 30, 34, 32. And then my other brother came out and it came worse. My older brother came out. He looks younger than me, but he came out. They asked him how old he was, and he said he was 26. And I'm like, at this point, I'm okay. I'm kind of like probably fucked. So I didn't want to lie about my age and shit. They asked me how old I was, and I was like, my brothers were there, and it was already awkward. Like everything was just awkward at this point. And I'm like, yeah, I'm 22. I should have lied about it, but I didn't feel like there was any reason to lie. I was literally just chilling, and it just like completely fucked everything up. Like the whole night fucked. Like I could have had a friend, I could have just gone to Hawaii next time I go to Hawaii because my mom's boyfriend lives out there. Have somebody to hang out with, have somebody to chill with, a friend, a girlfriend at least, a friend girl. I don't care. Like I'm not trying to like fuck every girl I meet, but it's like annoying because it's so annoying. Anyway, so that kind of explains the context behind here.
Viejas.
Yes. Muchachas?
What was the exact? What was the exact word Robert said that repelled her?
He showed up. He was like, "What are you doing here? Why didn't you tell me you were outside?" He's trying to act like a parent. He came over here like a.
Well, first of all,
That's not what I said.
You kind of disappeared.
I disappeared for a reason. I told you not to worry. I was chilling.
You still
I
get
called. You called me. I told you. Don't worry. I'm here. I said I'm here. Don't worry.
This guy tried to get at some female, but he gets no hose. He spent 2 hours. he spent
Yeah.
he spent 2 hours trying to get at a female with no number.
No one.
And blames it on us.
Trying to get at a female.
With no number.
Dang. Tasty. I actually. No. I like the eggs.
I'm working. I'm in there working. You guys want orange juice, anybody? Oh, you got orange juice.
Yeah, we got orange juice.
You guys ever had almond milk? It's
Almond milk.
5 times better than milk.
No,
Let me
no,
eat.
no, 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 no.
Look at this chinking cracker.
Shut the fuck up.
Man,
Oh, look, a chicken.
you need to
Look,
there,
let's
those
get the chicken.
Chickens are here.
Let's go harass the chicken.
No, dude. We're trying to get goggles.
All right. We don't have that much time.
I know. We gotta go swim with the sharks.
I get distracted by everything. Even chickens. And good at the same time.
Yeah.
I think so. Oh my god.
What?
It's like a flea market on steroids.
The market.
I know these two always get lost. Look at these bozos.
Bozos.
Bozos, bunch of bums.
Oh, there's so many proteins. I've never seen so many proteins.
Alright,
in
so
one
don't
place.
get sidetracked. We're on a mission here. Ooh, massage.
Don't get sidetracked. We're on a mission.
I like, that's the scooter you got, dude. You already broke it.
No, it's not the one. Same one.
Similar.
It's really similar. Yeah, I'll be cameraman.
Alright, cameraman.
All right, Mr. You're the star, so now you have to
I'm
do
the
something
protagonist.
interesting.
You weren't saying anything.
You have to do something interesting now.
What do I gotta do? I'm not like
you gotta go approach someone.
go approach
Go
someone.
approach an
And
old
be an
lady
idiot? No.
and ask for her number.
Crazy.
Tell her you want to be her new grandson.
What? Go sugar mommy?
Sugar mom. Sugar grandmama.
Sugar me mom.
grandmama.
So at this point, we get on the boat and we're recording. I'm recording, thinking everything's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a cool trip over there. But the water was low key kind of cold, and the boat was driving a little bit fast, and the waves were getting a little bit big. So we started hitting some waves, and we were getting splashed on. And so it was a really cold ride out there, and I just kept on getting soaking wet. So. And eventually, we just get really wet. We get super wet, and my brother takes the camera at this point. I'm curling up with my brother. It's so cold. We're just, really wet. Luckily for my oldest brother and my younger brother, they were sitting in the front where they're not really getting that wet. But I was the one taking all the freaking action.
There's the cage. Jump in, Israel. I'll give you $5. Oh, shit.
You don't even have 5
On our journey, my lips are burning from the salt water. Yeah, look at your face.
Nice view.
So the reason why I haven't gotten in at this point is because the sunglasses, the goggles that I was putting on, they fell apart as I was putting them on because I had this this breathing tube put on the side, and I guess it was just too much weight for it, so it just kind of fell apart. So we went all the way to the store kind of for no reason. We didn't really end up using them. But yeah, we got inside. We were looking at the sharks. I was a little bit scared. I didn't want to stick any of my body parts out and have any of my body parts mutated, and I'm like handicapped for probably the rest of my life. So it wasn't really that scary. The sharks were really small, but it's just I didn't know what the sharks were capable of, and plus they were really sneaky. You see them one moment, you look somewhere else. Next thing you know, they're like behind you or down below. I don't know. They disappear. They go like anywhere. It's kind of hard to keep track of all of them. I believe there's 7 sharks here. So you stay in the water for some time. I think you get about 30 minutes. The other group gets about another 30 minutes, and you're just looking at the sharks the whole time. I low-key did want to pet one of the sharks just to see, how it would go. I didn't think the sharks were aggressive. They didn't look aggressive to me. They were female sharks. They looked pretty friendly. They were just waiting for the food to be tossed. That's mainly what they were there for. And yeah, overall it was a good time, just spending time with my brothers. Just hey, what's up, Marco? And just basically I was the cameraman this whole time. No one really recorded me. It's really hard to be the video person in the family and get some action for yourself. But it comes with it is what it is. It comes with what it comes with. Overall, it was a really fun time.
Which one of you guys, you're with him, right? Yeah. He's with you. Do you want to use the GoPro while he's out? It's already recording. I'll put this on your wrist. There you go. Yeah.
It's a lot better.
So at this point, we're on our car ride back home, and I'm just asking my little brother what we did today. Give us a little recap. He's kind of a little pissed off teenager. You can see it in his face. But overall, it was kind of fun. Being in the car ride with my brothers. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
No. You got your own fries. No, I don't.
So basically, it's just normal shit from here. My brothers just kind of like fighting a little bit, asking for food, trying to take it away from each other.
You want a taco? I'll give you a taco.
I realize my brother's hair is kind of long at this point, so I just pull it. I give it a little tug like that. I'm surprised he didn't kind of try to fight me back for it. But food was good. I guess Jack in the Box was pretty cool on the way over there. Car rides are actually not that long, no more than
they just grabbed
an
any
hour
fries,
or two.
They put like regular fries in here.
Definitely not more than 2 hours. But
this is not healthy. Look at this.
It's pretty. Hawaii, Honolulu is actually a really great place to live. Everything's very local. It's a very
other countries don't even
small
serve
place.
this
People are friendly. There you go, my little brother. My older brother recording my brother in the face, and we're just, we end the video. So that pretty much settles it with the little small vlog for that day. Sorry if it was a little bit boring. I didn't really put too much thought into it. I was just really just chilling out. Didn't really want to do too much. But now to get into the good part, the end of my night out there in Honolulu, Hawaii. So the day that night before we left, we were hanging out at the beach, and I was just playing with my drone. I was making some reels for Instagram, and I was just making some reels for Instagram. I wasn't doing anything too serious, I was just getting some shots to see what I could get before I left. The day wasn't too great. It was a little bit cloudy, so the skies weren't clear. Colors weren't picking up as great as I would have liked it to. But I did get at least one all right reel out of it. So there was this girl behind me, and I noticed she was making eye contact. We made eye contact, and so I went and go approach them. I went to go talk to them. The friend was really cool as well. Apart from the girl that I was talking to, she was cool too. So I was just chilling out with them, rather than being alone. And prior to that, I had also met this other female who was a stripper, and she was pretty cool too. Overall, the people out there, I guess that you meet, they're pretty decent people, unlike out here in California. So no offense to anyone who lives out here as well as myself. So we were just chilling, and spending time with them, just talking about random shit. And we go onto the beach, into the water. They take a while to go out there. And, I take some photos, whatever. And I'm just about to say bye. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to head out. It was nice seeing you guys, nice knowing you guys. And then the female, she was like, okay, well, so I'll see you at the bar or wherever it is that the other friend worked at. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll see you there. And so I show up. I have a couple of Moscow mules. I had 2 Moscow mules. I had one tequila mule. Like that there was enough to kind of like fuck me up a little bit. I wasn't fucked up. I was just like really buzzed. And I'm chilling. The food wasn't that great. The food's not that great out there so far from what I eat, and unless you're eating at the high end restaurants. But yeah, so I ate some nachos or some tacos. They were pretty whack. Mexican food out there is whack. If you didn't already know, I ate some of that. We're getting ready, and they wanted to go over to their place and get ready. And I mean, I didn't get an invite to go over there. They didn't say much, but I ended up going with one of the other buddies who worked there. I went to his house. We went over on a car ride to his place, and we were just I was waiting for him. The car ride over there was pretty lit. We got along pretty well. The music, we had the same common interest. It was really he's a really cool guy. I have him on Instagram. So next time I go out there, I'll probably hang out with him. So we head back and we get to the club, and at this point, we meet up with them at the club, and I'm pretty excited. I'm already kind of like buzzed, and I'm having fun. I'm actually having fun at the club. I'm dancing to the music, vibing to the music, and then kind of like something really shitty happened. So as I'm and I already knew this, that she had the girl that I was talking to had a boyfriend, but I wasn't really, I didn't pay too much attention to it because that's not what I was there for. I was there just to have fun, really, and nothing really much else. I mean, I only have one night last night left. I'm not gonna, I don't have much time to do anything. So um what happens is I'm gonna, go get a drink with the girl, and I get a drink for myself, and I'm getting a drink for her. I offered her a drink if she wanted a drink, and I'm just like vibing, having fun, kind of like dancing, and then the girl, she like looks at me and she's like, "Well, I know." She was like, "I told you, I have a boyfriend, and I'm not gonna dance with you." I'm like, oh, and like I'm in my head, as soon as she said that, I'm like, okay, and I'm like, and then she was like, but if you want, you could get me a drink. And at that point, I'm like, this bitch, like, oh hell no, this bitch just wants free drinks and shit. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm not no simp. I'm not. I've been through this. I'm not gonna go through this shit. Like, I'm not gonna stick here and just waste my time with someone who's like not gonna give me any type of like fun. Like, at least just any type of like fun as a friend. And I don't care, just fun. Like somebody who's like being kind of like a bitch. So at that point, I just kind of like I turn my head and I just like kind of ignore her. I'm like, okay, you know. And then so she was like, I get the drink, and I had the drink in my hand. And she's like, so are you gonna give me the drink? And I'm like, no. And then I turn around and I walk away. So I go into the crowd, I look for like, just like I'm looking around what else, like who else I can mess with. And I find some other female. I'm like, hey, I got this for you. And and she was like, it's like probably a roofie or something. I'm like, no, it's not, trust me. And so I'm drinking mine, I give it to her. It was like this Red Bull vodka that I gave out. And I started dancing with that female and just messing around. And yeah, I mean, like that rest of the night I was just messing around dancing. And the club ended pretty early. Unfortunately, it was like probably like ending like around 1 something a.m. It felt early to me. Didn't like, I probably just wasn't out enough. But overall, it was a really great night. I had like a lot of drinks, even something else that I tried for the first time. Not gonna do that again. Um, but it was a cool night. It was a really cool night out there. I At the last night, I felt like, okay, I can come out back out here and I can live out here. So that's kind of like something I have planned out for myself. Maybe I'm just gonna go back out there and figure out what to do out there as well. I mean, out here I'm more barely kind of like figuring out my finances, but when I go back out there, it should be like a reset for me to get my my act together, where it's like kind of like I'm starting from a ground zero. And I know how to be responsible for myself, and at the same time I know better than to not have like any goals for myself and not pursue them. So I'm going to pursue my goals. I'm going to pursue like these goals that I have, these this vision that I have for making videos, traveling around the world, making content. Maybe I'll do more YouTube now. You know, see how I can be creative and just try to make more YouTube content for you guys, for myself, and see where it takes us. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Whoever did watch this video, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll try to figure out how to leave my Instagram links at the end of this video. Peace.